Hey YouTube, what's going on? Bearded Vaper back with you again. Got a juice review for you. It's Fury by Phillip Rocke and the Noisy Cricket by Wismec. Starting off, we're going to be reviewing Fury by Phillip Rocke. It's a frosted flakes with milk juice. I love the packaging on it. The packaging is definitely very vibrant. It's bright, catches your eye. I'd give the labeling a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Let's drip it on the Phenotype on top of the Noisy Cricket and give it a vape. Okay. Starting out, I don't taste the sugar frosting on the cereal. It tastes more like a cornflake cereal to me on the inhale. It doesn't have the dense creamy flavor as maybe Looper or Carnage, which are other juices by Phillip Rocke. The flavor is very light on the inhale. It's kind of missing the last flavor note, which would be the sweet frosting on the cereal itself. I like the cloud production on it. It has very thick, milky clouds. I'd give the cloud production a 5 out of 5 stars on it. Very good. The inhale is kind of lacking on the sweetness flavor, so I'd give the inhale definitely 3 out of 5 stars on that. But yeah, those clouds are just dense and milky. The in-lung flavor is when you really taste the cereal portion of it. When you inhale it and then you hold it in your lungs, that's when you really start to taste the cereal, the cornflake underneath the very light sweetness. So I'd give the lung flavor a 3 out of 5 stars on that. The exhale though, the exhale is when you get your milky flavor. You really get that full-bodied like milk flavor when you let that vape just roll out of your mouth. So I'd give the exhale a 4 out of 5 stars on that. And the nicotine is also very smooth on this for a 3-nic. You can really rip on it pretty good, and you're not going to get that tickle in the back of your throat that a lot of juices give you. I don't know what nicotine they're using in this, but it is a very, very subtle, very calm nicotine. I don't think it says on the package either. It does actually. Highest U.S. quality nicotine. So, yeah, I believe what the package says. It's very, very smooth. It doesn't upset your throat when you're taking a long pull on it. But the one gripe I do have about this juice is I'm not getting the sweetness from the frosted flakes. I feel like it's more of like a cornflake cereal, and that's my only gripe with this juice. Other than that, it's a great juice, great all-day vape. I could see myself vaping on this all day long. All in all said, I'd give the juice a 3.5 out of 5 star. I feel like it would be better if they found a way to get that sweetness. Even if they just added more sweetener and steeped it in with the juice. I feel like when they made the juice, they steeped the cornflake, they steeped the milk, but they just added the sweetener in at the end. And I feel like if they would have steeped the sweetener with either the milk or the cornflake, it would have really added to the flavor more. All said and done, I like this juice. It's a very good juice. Love the packaging on it. It's an absolute great vape. So the mod I've been using in this video is the Noisy Cricket by Wismec. It is a dual 18650 series mech mod. Let's give it a rip and I'll go into the details. Alright. So it is a dual 18650, so that means there's two 18650 batteries in here. And it is a hybrid connection, so you do need to use a Atty that has a protruding 510 center pin. Right now I'm using the Phenotype L, and you also need to have batteries that can support being built on and being built low on. You can't, I wouldn't suggest going any lower than 0.3 ohms. Any lower than that, you risk the batteries either venting or exploding. So that is a major safety concern for this mod. But other than that, once you learn how to build it, it is a great vape. Even though it is a mech mod, it is still running 2 batteries in series. So you're getting 8.4 volts on a full charge with 0.5 ohms, a 0.5 ohm coil build. You're looking at about 141 watts of power at full charge. So what I did was I did 14 wrap 24 gauge Canthal, and that brought me to 0.5 ohm, and you push the button and it just produces a lot of vapor very quickly. There is some safety concerns with this mod. Their button isn't the best, and if you don't use a Atty with a protruding 510 center pin, you do risk the batteries venting or exploding on you. But once you get past that, if you're an experienced vapor, this is a great small little, I wouldn't say low profile, but it is definitely a small mod that you can easily conceal if you just want to throw it in your shirt pocket or what have you. It produces a lot of vapor. With the right build on this and the right atomizer, you could blow a chart, which is a 10-foot section for cloud competitions, no problem. It produces a lot of vapor. So with this mod, I have no problems blowing tricks, blowing huge clouds. It produces a lot of vapor very fast. The ramp up time is hardly anything. I get a better vape off of this unregulated mod than I do off of the IPv3 or even my IPv4 or any of my mech mods that I have. It's a great vape. Personally, it's one of my favorite mods right now on the market. It's for the money you're going to spend on it. I think I paid $22.99 at my local vape shop for it. It's just an absolute great mod for the money. You do have to worry about, building too low or not putting the right atomizer on it, but once you get past that, great mod for the money. So next I'm going to break this down for you so you guys can see how it works. Alright, to break down the Noisy Cricket, all you need are really 2 things. Hands and a quarter or some sort of coin that you can use to unscrew the little slot for the button, or a flathead screwdriver. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Atty off. Right now I have the 510 pin unscrewed just a tad bit so it reaches further out. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but this is a hybrid top, so you do need a protruding 510 center pin. I'm just going to leave it on the Atty. 1 battery, and then you're going to also need either your coin or your screwdriver just to start unscrewing the button a little bit. And once you get it unscrewed enough, you can just do it by hand. And out comes your other battery. So the way this mod works is, if you can see down there, got your venting holes on the bottom. I believe this is a aluminum case. It has the little rocker at the bottom. I'm not sure, you can see it a little bit down there. It's that shiny bit at the bottom between the 2 holes. That's the part when you drop in your batteries. That's the part that moves the batteries around so that you get, when you push the button on one side, the other battery will contact the bottom of your center pin. And you have to make sure, it doesn't matter which side you put the batteries in. You can put one in this way, one in that way. It doesn't matter which side it is. Or you could, do it vice versa. And as long as you put your hybrid connector above the positive battery, you won't have a problem. So to put it back together, literally doesn't matter which way you put it in. Let's say this will be my positive battery. I'll just slide the positive in there, have the negative on that side. I always screw down the button first. Start by hand, go as far as you can by hand. And right there, my fingers are slipping off. I'll just grab my quarter and just finish screwing it in the rest of the way, just till it's snug. You don't need to tighten it down. It is just an aluminum case. The threads aren't anything to write home about. They're kind of grabby, kind of grainy, but that's all it takes. And then Vaper. So when you purchase your Noisy Cricket, it's going to come in a box like so. It's going to say Noisy Cricket on the side, Wismec on top, and on the bottom is where you get your little scratch off for your authenticity code. Just open it up and pull out your Noisy Cricket. This is all there is in the packaging. Everything else is just foam fillers. So all you get is the Noisy Cricket. Nothing fancy. The packaging is it's okay. It comes with a little quick guide on the back. Not sure if you can read that. Basically it tells you negative goes to the button, positive goes to the 510 or the atomizer. Other than that, put two 18650 cells in the mod, screw it down, and you're good to go. So there's the 510 hybrid connector I was telling you about. Vent holes on top, 6 vent holes on the bottom. Pretty decent button, not the best thing in the world. I have heard that Wismec might be coming out with a new replacement button, but I'm not sure. It might just be a rumor. But it's really just a simple, clean packaging. I do like the packaging, even though it is super just basic. It's short and to the point. It holds your mod. It gets it to you. Really, all it needs to do is just hold your mod for you. Comes just like so. This is the silver or the brushed aluminum finish. This one is the black finish. Personally, I prefer the black. Feels better. The brushed aluminum has kind of a weird texture on it, actually. The face of it, you can feel it's like you can definitely feel that it was brushed or ground in a certain fashion, but the sides are silky smooth. I just prefer the black coating on the mod itself. Other than that, really no big concerns with this mod for me. I think it's a great vape. If I lost it, I would definitely go out and buy another one today. Without a doubt, I would buy another one. Alright, that's all I got for you this week. That's the Noisy Cricket, and that is Fury by Phillip Rocke. It's a great mod to get. If I lost mine, I would definitely buy another one. I love the vape I get off of it, the amount of vapor it produces, and I love it in combination with Fury by Phillip Rocke. Oh yeah. Thick clouds. Good vapor production from the mod, the Atty, and the Fury by Phillip Rocke. Great vape. Why don't you have a vape with me before I sign off? Alright, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And always support your local vape shops. If it weren't for shops like North Shore Vape, the vape community wouldn't be what it is these days. Thank you.